Hollyberry Cookie. This is my first time writing a letter like this, so I hardly know where to begin. Unlike you, who always acts first, I've always taken my time with organizing my thoughts. When I think about it, we've always been like that, haven't we? That day when you suddenly arrived with that small, adorable cookie, you laughed so heartily as you proclaimed, "My son!" while cradling a tiny life in your arms, a cookie who still smelled of fresh flour. Then, you stopped me from leaving. You said the Hollyberry Kingdom would be holding a festival to celebrate your son's honor, that you would be truly happy if I stayed with you. I was too flustered to admit it then, but that was actually my first time visiting such a place. You see, I've always been a cookie who preferred solitude. Was it comfort or merely habit? You surely would have said I'd simply grown accustomed to being alone. Do you remember when you took my hand as I stood there, awkward and alone, in the corner of the Hollyberry Palace's banquet hall? And you led me to the center. I still remember that time. You, who smiled so brightly at my flustered self. You, who danced so playfully while sipping juice. The sound of your laughter as you insisted I join you, refusing to let me simply stand there watching. Yes, all of it. The truth is, even after that, when your child took his first steps, when you invited me to a concert in the Hollyberry Kingdom, when we enjoyed meals together with your family, when you returned from your travels bearing gifts, when we savored delicious juice. Far too many moments to fit in just one letter. In every single one of those moments, you would tell me, "White Lily Cookie, I'd be so happy if you joined us." You know what? Every time, I was caught off guard, flustered even. I rarely laughed, couldn't even think of any amusing stories to tell. And I worried I might disappoint you after you'd invited me. Yet even so, I was happy. Your heart, hoping I would stay by your side, and your face, smiling even at my clumsy laughter and awkward gestures. Your laughter. All those things that came to be because we were together. Things that only you could have created. How beautiful the moments we shared truly were. You always reach out to every cookie. You never let anyone stand alone. You can't bear to see someone feeling lonely. Perhaps that's why your presence was always surrounded by the most beautiful laughter. And I loved watching it all unfold. Your encouragement, your laughter. I was happy to be right there beside you, witnessing every moment. Thank you for inviting me into your everyday life. The vitality you brought to this world, the warmth and beauty you spread. Thank you for letting me see it. Thank you for letting me feel it so deep. At least, I can say what I should have told you long ago. Thank you. When everything is over, if I can be at your side again, when that time comes, let's laugh together and create even more beautiful moments. Please promise me, if we should meet again, you would tell me, just as you always have, now that those difficult times have passed, now that you've returned, I'm going to throw a festival, and I'd be happy if you came. There, you'll sip juice just like you always did, dance along to the music, show them that bright smile of yours, brilliant as the sun, and I'll dance clumsily by your side once more. May we find happiness in those times. Smiling, White Lily Cookie, who followed your lead in that clumsy dance. Hello, Dark Cacao Cookie. It's been so long since I've written a letter like this. Oh, I should probably start with this, shouldn't I? It's me, White Lily Cookie. Are you reading this letter now? And am I still there with you? I don't know. At this point, I cannot be certain of anything. I hope I didn't make you sad. Forgive me. I've been trying to change that habit, but it seems I haven't quite succeeded. Now that I think about it, I remember you said something like that once before, didn't you? Yes, I mean, when I visited the Dark Cacao Kingdom. I don't know why, but after I arrived, a strange plague began to spread. The warriors who fought the licorice monsters kept coming back injured. I thought it was my fault. My fragrance was so potent. I worried it clashed with the nature of the cookies living in the Dark Cacao Kingdom. I blamed myself for everything and tried to leave. You said it then, didn't you? That, yes, it was all my fault. Looking back now, I was rather taken aback. A touch sad, even. But then you told me that if that were true, even the heavy snowfall would be my fault. The blizzards that froze the roads and made cookies slip, the colds they caught, the herbs they couldn't gather, our very existence, the reason cookies were made at all. You can't trace every mistake back to its source. You can't undo what's already been set in motion. Sometimes, stat coincidences can masquerade as truth, but they're nothing more than a flimsy veil. When you make the effort to lift that veil, only then do you glimpse the real truth beneath. I remember how we worked together after that, organizing the apothecary, gathering more herbs side by side, searching for herbs that wouldn't wither in winter, or ones that could be dried for preservation, jotting down recipes for cacao tablets. When I hesitated again, fearing my scent might hinder the cookie's healing, you scolded me for it. Not a single soul in the Dark Cacao Kingdom would ever turn away or despise those who saved them. That they wouldn't turn away from me just because I looked or smelled a little different. My hands wrapped up, afraid their scent might hurt someone. You told me those very hands saved all. When I heard you say that, I was truly happy. That's just how you show you care, isn't it? Quiet, stern, sometimes even frightening. I know the gentle heart that dwells within you. I know how hard you try, even when words fail you. Dark Cacao Cookie, every moment we spent together, every memory of the day we became friends. Thank you for every moment we shared. If I could only visit the Dark Cacao Kingdom one more time, when all of this finally ends, if I happen to make it back to your land, let's share one more awkward moment together. Just us awkward cookies. Even if I can't make that happen, may your days be filled with peace. Thank you, always. You were such a kind cookie. Keep that kindness in your heart, always. And when you meet another cookie like me, offer it to them too. Reach out to them once more. A friend who knew your warmth. White Lily Cookie. Hello, Golden Cheese Cookie. I think this is the first time I've written you a letter. Truth be told, I haven't written many letters in my life. When Pure Vanilla Cookie could write pages and pages in one sitting, I thought I could do the same. Turns out it's far more difficult than it looks. If my sentences come across as awkward or too formal, please forgive me. I'm not accustomed to writing like this. I've formed a few hypotheses about Dark Enchantress Cookie. If these theories prove correct, Cookie Kind will finally be able to end this long darkness, this chaos that has tormented us for ages. But the danger we face is so immense that I may not get another chance to speak with you. That's why I'm leaving you this letter. Something might happen to me, given how my soul is bound to Dark Enchantress Cookie. But then again, who can say for certain? Nothing is set in stone until it's been proven. I hope that one day, after this war ends, I'll be there to see the look on your face as you read this letter. Perhaps we might even share a smile. But what Dark Enchantress Cookie has planned, what lengths she'll go to see it through, I can sense it, faintly. I know she must be stopped, as she threatens this entire world. And, in the end, I know no one else can stop her but me. So, I'm going to take the gamble of a lifetime. Even if I meet an end I didn't hope for, I have no regrets. I intend to do everything I can. I've been rambling, haven't I? All this time, I've thought long and hard about what to say to you and how. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Golden Cheese Cookie. Those words were all I wanted to say, but I could never muster up the courage to say them to you face to face. I can almost see you now, calling me a coward, a fool, clear as day in my mind. I hope that you truly do. You might know this already, but I was quite fond of you. Your greed, that stubborn refusal to give up on anything you reach, on every cookie who walks beside you, cherishing them all with your whole heart. I always envied your generosity. The way you offered such deep love to your cookies. Perhaps we could have shared so many more stories together. But all the precious things I've forsaken, loved ones I took away, what I have done, I was too afraid to confront my mistakes, so I couldn't bring myself to say anything. The box I've sent along contains some substance I discovered at the Magic Academy. This is still just a hypothesis, but within the Magic Academy, there exist spaces where soul and matter converge. I know you'll find a way to harness this unrefined power and make your dreams come true. I'm so sorry for making you lose what you held on to so fiercely, what you swore to never let go. I only wished I could help fuel your boundless ambition. May you and the Golden Cheese Kingdom shine forever in radiant abundance. And thank you for being my friend. With love, White Lily Cookie. To my dearest friends, GingerBrave, Strawberry Cookie, and Wizard Cookie. I've always wandered through darkness in search of answers. Even as darkness consumed me, I couldn't fully reject the path my other self had offered. I kept pushing myself forward, believing that even if it wasn't the right path, it might still be the right answer. It was you who gave me the courage to face the truth about myself. Thank you, truly. You know, the stars we see in the night sky, they might be the last light of planets that vanished hundreds of years ago. Even if a planet vanished eons ago, its light still travels across time to sparkle before our eyes. That star never knew how its brilliant end would leave such a mark on someone's heart. The freedom you showed me, it was just like that starlight. Every small step you took was like a giant leap to me, an eternal spark illuminating the darkness within my heart. No, perhaps it should be called a miracle rather than a leap. I hope this world stays full of light, your light, and that the miracle you're writing never stops unfolding. And now, I set out to prove my final hypothesis. Even if this end is recorded as failure, I will have no regrets. Walking this path to the very end, that's the only way I can protect the freedom I finally found. I was never good at showing my feelings, you know. I'm grateful that these clumsy, heartfelt words can reach you one last time. Please, never lose your bravery, your warmth, and that special curiosity of yours. Thank you for calling someone as flawed as me a friend. With all my gratitude, White Lily Cookie. Pure Vanilla Cookie. I've finished writing all my letters now, and yours is the last one I have left. I think I've gotten rather good at this. The final battle draws near. I studied Dark Enchantress Cookie's plans, formed several hypotheses, and devised a counter-strategy of my own. What I'm planning to summon the amalgamation of ancient spirits, cookies abandoned and undone by the witches long ago, and bring this being to Dark Enchantress Cookie from beyond the rift. It will be our last weapon against Dark Enchantress Cookie. I hope this letter reaches you in time. However, I know, even if I don't return right away, I know you won't shy away from the battle ahead, the one you've prepared for to protect this world. Until Dark Enchantress Cookie plays her final hand and tears open the rift between dimensions, you and Hollyberry Cookie, Dark Cacao Cookie, and Golden Cheese Cookie will stand unbroken. And I know every cookie on this continent standing with us will never surrender. They'll stand against the darkness to the very end. I'm doing this because I know that you and Cookie Kind will prevail. And if this plan, this strategy with impossible odds, somehow succeeds, if this power can stop Dark Enchantress Cookie, it's nothing but an unproven hypothesis. But still, if I, torn free from her being, should fade away, alongside Dark Enchantress Cookie, Pure Vanilla Cookie, if that comes to pass, you'll find yourself adrift in a sea of thoughts about the choice I made, whether I had truly run away in the end, whether guilt had simply crushed me into surrender. You will revisit those questions endlessly, standing alone in the dark for far too long. But please, do not leave us trapped in that darkness. I know what kind of cookie I was. I crashed against the edges of the world, proving countless questions in my own way. I won't run away from responsibility. I won't abandon myself again. I chose the possibility of saving our world. I left everything behind, spent a lifetime searching for one single truth. But now I understand. The cookie standing here today exists because of the help, the love of so many others. I see the world as it truly is, a galaxy ablaze with the light of countless cookies. The freedom to stumble, to lose one's way, to circle back, to falter, to embrace every uncertain possibility, and walk forward together nonetheless. To help Cookie Kind find its true freedom. To open the door shut so tightly, it has to be me, the one who carries the light of freedom, who opens it. You always told me, let's learn together, build together. I think I understood together far too late. So now, I want to undo what I did wrong with my own hands. You remember, don't you? I was the student who couldn't rest until even my mistake logs were flawless. I miss those days terribly, when we knew so little, yet could become anything, go anywhere. But we could never just forget it all and turn back, could we? Not you, not me. That's the kind of students we were. If somehow I never get to see you again, what then? I still have to. No matter what happens, I will return. I will return and tell you everything, face to face. You were my one and only, my precious companion. In this world, beautiful as the night sky itself, you are the brightest star I have ever known. Pure Vanilla Cookie, please do not blame yourself. Because you held my hand until the very end, I learned the courage to move beyond myself, to seek true freedom. Now, it's your turn to become the brightest light for Cookie Kind. Just as you once were for me, guide everyone back into the sun. Reach out your hand. Even in the darkest night, when you lose your way, be the light that guides us home. I believe in you. You will rebuild this world anew, in the way I always found so beautiful, your way. Together with all the cookies who stand beside you, may this world we share, yours and mine, shine bright with dazzling light, always. with feelings words cannot hold. White Lily Cookie.